sometimes in life it's good for you to allow peace to reign. You give a listening ear to other people's opinion to know how other people feel. Everything must not be the way you yourself want it. The picture on your screen is a post made by PM demanding that one Yoruba guy that was, arrested by Nigerian authority must be released within 24 hours. When he made this post, he made it a few days ago, and even some people don't know what the guy, what offense. Nobody know about the guy. Somebody do, but many people don't. Many Biafrans don't know any problem, any issue. We don't know about it. Most of us don't know about the news. But PM, reacted to that and demand that the person must be released within 24 hours. And he made it clear that he's already the one person. Some Biafrans were like, why must you ask for his release? After all, he's not a Biafran, and compelling what some of the Afonjas are doing online, and a lot. Everybody have their own opinion. Some says, okay, it is good as long as PM says that it must be respected. But the reason why I'm bringing this to you is that sometimes you don't drag issue to a point whereby it not make any more sense. So the reason why the PM received the award of peace award, peace ambassador, there's a reason for that. Even though some people may say that he talks about the Yoruba people the way that they don't like and all that, but his conscience is always clear. I mean, something that you yourself may not even appreciate, he would give it, life and make it look so nice, and have conscience, have what is the word? Have peace of mind with everybody. That you condemn one thing to another, that you condemn their bad attitude does not mean that you hate them. So some people from Yorubas also reacted on this, and I would like to share that with you. But before then, let's read the post himself. He said, "We demand the immediate release of this Yoruba man within 24 hours, or the entire location will be engaged from tomorrow by Biafran Liberation Army." And I believe this made the Nigerian authority, the security agencies, to say, okay, let us release him. They release him immediately, which you can see here. So as you can see here, this is a Koiki giving thanks to the government in Exile and also PM. And he said, "Thanks to the government in Exile, hashtag Biafra government in Exile under Simon Ekpa, we appreciate and say thank you." But the PM, the post I made Koiki to respond to this is this one that PM made after, I think, before 24 hours, that the ultimatum that he gave to the Nigerian security forces. He said, "We wish to inform the public that this morning, just few minutes ago, the leaders of the Yoruba nation has confirmed that this Yoruba man has been released and now with his family." So many people are very, very thankful to him, and people appreciate what he did. So the reason why I'm bringing this to you is for us to learn that whenever you have different opinions does not mean that you hate each other, and not that some Afonjas are that what people that I call problem instigators. They love to create division among each other. They love to see people running helter-skelter looking for one negative things and another against each other, whereas we have one common problem which none of them could address. They could not address it. They just want to focus on negative things and make sure that they engage people that have the similar issue with them. And for some of our Biafran brothers that are not happy with it, and some are saying that we have SND in Lagos that have been arrested since 1 year plus now, because he called for ESN to protect markets of Igbo people in Lagos because of the burning and destroying of Igbo properties, especially the businesses, the markets. When he said that since security agency could not protect or stop these hoodlums, they call them hoodlums, so I believe that these are Trugo's boys. Since they could not prevent them from burning down Igbo businesses and destroying Igbo properties in Lagos, that it maybe he will invite ESN to safeguard the market and properties of Igbo people in Lagos. And that got the government of Lagos State, fuming, because they themselves are part and parcel of the problem. That's why they said, okay, how dare you to talk about ESN in our state? Just like punishing somebody for having a thought, like you are thinking about what we are going to do. You have not done that, but they decided to punish you for that. Imagine if God that created all of us punish us that way. I mean, I'm just trying to address those who are behind the reason why this man had been kidnapped. Okay, and imagine if God punish us because of our thoughts, okay, because of what we feel. Okay, yes, it is sin to have some kind of thought like that, negative thought, but it's not. It cannot be the same punishment when you have committed that sin already. The man just made a suggestion. At least, as if Nigeria is meant to work, what they should have done is they say, okay, we are not going to allow anybody to do that. Let us, move ahead and bring the, a kind of measure that will stop this kind of anarchy on Igbo people businesses and all that. So this is one of the screenshots that appreciate the activities and the action of PM. And he said, this is Emmanuel Gentles Biafra to Simon. I don't know this is his name on X. He said, can they none see how civilized we Biafrans are? We don't dwell in tribalism. Let them release our brother, the Ezigbo of Ajo State, Lagos State, Frederick Wajuago. This is the man in question that I told you that they arrest him for just saying that he may call ESN then, because now we don't have ESN, we have Biafra Liberation Army. That's why PM used Biafra Liberation Army, no more ESN. It is that one is established. So he said, let them release him. All right. And Omobilaju Abdullahim said, thanks you so much. I'm really appreciate your effort under Professor Adebanji Akintoye, sir. My lovely PM Simon Ekpa, we know the Afonjas bomb bastard people that don't want self-determination. God bless you, sir, Simon Ekpa and Koiki Media. That is another Odudua person throwing his love to warm effort from PM and Biafra government in Exile to make sure that this guy is being released, that he's released from Nigerian security hands because of the same injustice that because I told us, whenever you see injustice and you refuse to fight it, somehow you have a way of getting back to you as well. So that is why if you are whether you are Igbo or you are not Igbo, you don't like Biafra, whatever, when you see injustice, fight against it, because once they finish dealing with the people that they don't like, you are the next. So this is another post from another Odudua person. He said that his name is Joe Odulami. He said, justice has no color, tribe, or religion. Keep it to the individual, not to the community. Thanks, PM. Never allow your imagination to rule wide. Anytime evil is done by any individual or some miscreant, keep it to the individual, not to the community. What do you mean by you should not face one tribe? Like if a Yoruba man commits something, don't say the Yoruba people or Igbo man or Igbo people. Let's be reasonable. Let's be smart. There is evil in all races, colors, and tribes. Keep it to the person, not to the community. Ramp your minds, save lives. Thanks, you PM. That's what this person said as well. So, like I said, whether you like it or not, a good behavior is a good behavior. Someone that have issue with tribe, you cannot cure it unless the person learn how to advise himself. You understand what I mean by that? Speaking of tribalism and nepotism, how people choose to judge one offense, one wrongdoing to another based on how where the person come from and where the person committed. We heard about the issue between Chioma and some people in Canada, and Nigerian government and tribal bigotry. They bought that case, and somebody called is it this Abiri Eriwa, this Eriwa, I think it's a Yoruba person. This lady you are seeing on your screen, who claimed that he is the one in charge of the Nigerian diaspora, whatever the government gave to her. And she have this is the same person that have a lot of negative utterances against Igbo people, is now the one in charge of Nigerian diaspora. And here what she's doing. Before then, let me tell you what she have done and what she's still doing. She's pushing to repatriate Chioma back to Nigeria to put her in problem, because this is the same woman. If you check some of her posts, which I believe some of you have seen that, where she's talking negatively against Igbo people, saying all manner of nonsense against Igbo people, because she felt that just like Tinubu's wife, most of them have negative things to say against Igbo people, and these are people that are seeing themselves in the corridor of power. If they're not seeing themselves in the corridor of power, their husband is in power. And so, without wasting much of your time, she ignored the fact that not only Chioma have made that kind of tribal utterances or tribal utterance, many have done that. Then, this man you are seeing with her picture now on the screen, he's in Australia. After Amaka made the utterances that people are now have been condemning, including most of us, saying that she doesn't need to do that, because you must not commit evil or sin because of that your enemy commits. But you understand the anger behind her or her words. You understand? If she is the kind of person that is going to poison people, she don't need to come to social media and start saying that. That is the one, is for sure. But Nigerians don't ask you for that. All they want is what we get to Igbo people, what we make sure, how they will make sure that Igbo man are being, dealt with. And she find opportunity to, to show her anger on Igbo tribe. This man, like I said, he's in Australia, and he made some utterances after Chioma made her own. He said that he's gonna poison and kill Igbo children. Today, nobody, not even Afonjas, no Nigerian national media or platform, all those big platform like Channels TV, Arise, AIT, name them. None of them are saying anything about it. Not even Sahara Reporter, because most of these platforms are being controlled and owned or managed by Yoruba people. Afonjas, you understand? So not, like I always say, not every Yoruba, but when I say Afonja, you know what I mean by that. Now hear what NN News Media said. He said, why Debre Erewa remains silent on perceived selective justice. Edo Union in Austria suspend a man for threatening to poison Igbo child, that Igbo children. So, but the woman is quiet. She don't want to say anything about it, because at least she have seen an avenue to showcase her hatred on Igbo people. That when people said injustice and marginalization, some people don't understand it. This is one of it. This is one of it. Or there, you go to Indonesia, Karen Ahike, do courtesan, and come begging to be rescued from death sentence. Thank God for Dele Nigeria. I don't know who the person is. Now saving people like you from death row. Now saving people like you for death row. She's kind of mocking other people. Someone that is maybe probably helping Nigerians, or maybe perceived difference in diaspora, because her own tribal sentiment is second to none. A woman, for that matter, with her flat nose, she's hate Igbo with everything, and that is person trying to tell you that she's gonna fight Amaka to the grassroots. But yesterday I heard that they have succeeded in arresting her. I mean Amaka, which I I'm still waiting to see if that to confirm that. Although Sahara Reporter have quickly reported that, but Sahara Reporter refused to talk about this guy that have just called for buying of Igbo children in abroad. Okay, she could go to Indonesia and see how Nigerians are treated. Mumu woman, okay, supporting a failed government. She is equally part of the she's equally part of the failure. I service. For her own, the way she talks, you already know that she's a failure, very very big time. And that is kind of people. This is the kind of people that will be telling you that you are creating problem in Nigeria and this and that. But little chance, little opportunity you have to serve your Nigerian government, you're using that against Igbo people, against the entire race. Sarah Reporter report this, and I would like to share it with you. This is what is going on in Nigeria, a country that you can say anything you want, that respect freedom of speech. All right. Breaking: Nigerian government arrange charges. Hashtag end bad governments. Protesters demanding good governance for treason in Abuja. So those who are protesting and asking for good governance, they are now calling them, charging them treason. So you remember what I told you? Injustice meant for another one is, and you are supporting it, it will get to you. But if you know, injustice meant for one is injustice for all, because that injustice that you that is executing on they are using against one, maybe Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C to infinity will still receive the same thing. When they started using a treason offense, treason felony, whatever they call that, against Mas Namorikano, people from most of these people that are protesting now, including Igbo politicians, all of them were happy. Yeah, give it to him. He deserves it. How can he be talking about injustice in our region? They are trying to give us problem, give us bad name. These are politicians that are keeping you in perpetual bondage, using the word treason as if you raise an army against them. Then Shetima, the current vice president that have been accused of sponsoring Boko Haram and engaging himself in one of illegal activities, another is that vice president. Yeah, Shegumi, that are negotiating with bandits, meaning that he knows them in and out. He's moving freely. He's not no treason felony, no treason charges against him. Anybody from the south, I'm talking about Igbo and Yorubas. Most of the youth from those areas are the division of fool. I mean, there's no way to qualify Igbo youth and Yoruba youth. Most of them, I'm not talking about the Biafran youth. I'm talking about those Afonjas and the Flav who claim to know everything. They know how to, like the one they called those one they called Igbo Ohanese youth. Ohanese youth, but you can see even a market woman can explain to you what we are trying to do. There are people protesting for good governance, which I'm not in support of Nigerian government to remain the way it is, because I know it's not going to work. And this is one of it, because how can you call people protesting, peaceful protesters, that have not committed anything, asking for better life? Yeah, and you arrest them and make them and trying to charge them for treason. Now, whereas in the north, where it matters, people hold Russian flag, people stopping army, invaded army tank and everything. Everything is on the video. There's no treason felony, no treason charges against them, nothing at all. They are law-abiding citizens. They don't commit any offense. And after seeing all those things, you see Afonja telling you that you should go. Their own problem is able to leave Lagos. That's how to make Nigerian work. Igbo man, Igbo man, Igbo man. That we used from those areas are definition. That's the example of foolishness. My people, let's move to another thing that is more important, because we can go on and on, explaining and talking about this what Nigerian government can offer. Breaking: just in, Cameroonian forces withdraws from Ambana Bakassi. that's Bakassi Peninsula. Men of the rapid the intervention battalions BIR Cameroonian elite military unit has reportedly withdrawn from Abana waterfront after Biafra Navy gave them enough resistance and bombardment. I have seen the video, and I'm not going to share it with you because there's some video that Amazonian people shared as well in this regard. But we can, you can. That's what what I told you before, that even if you don't like PM, we can see some of his. You can see some of the good work. Some of you, if not all, because some of you are quite choosy in accepting the good thing that the federal government and PM is doing. But whether you like it or not, you have seen it, and you maybe out of, because you are out of pride, you don't want to accept that you have seen wonders. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. We are going to end it now. Thank you so much, and please, before you go, like the video and comment and tell us what you think about all we've discussed. Put in your comment section, and if you are new, please subscribe. See you again. Bye bye for now.